Public Wi-Fi Education. Perseverance, willpower, basic ethics, guiding you towards success.
Okay, we are starting with our first member. It's Shrikant. Shrikant, I hope you got the topic and you can start. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can start now.
Flowing waters, flowing cultures. Good evening, gentlemen. I am here to talk about the topic of rivers in India. Rivers are generally defined as the flowing water coursemates where a lot of tributary and distributaries have been connected from one source of destination to the other source of destination. If I talk about the history of rivers, it has been originated due to the melting of mountains and hilly areas due to the temperature differences between the molten magmas and also due to the collision between the two different countries or islands, the formation of the rivers has been taken place. If we talk about the rivers in India, there are more than 90 to 100 rivers which have been present and been identified as rivers and tributaries in India till now. According to the rivers, I would be distributed among two states, whereas it is of the Himalayan rivers and also the Peninsula rivers. Himalayan rivers consist of Indus, Brahmaputra, and the Ganga. These are the three major rivers which have been originated as the Himalayan rivers. And talking about the Peninsula rivers, the western flow rivers are Narmada, Thapi, and Sabarmati, and the eastern flow major rivers are Krishna, Godavari, Kaveri, and also Mahanandi. These are the rivers. According to the recent According to the recent report stated by the Figamo United States publisher, 96% of the water from the rivers is being contaminated and it is used as a saline water which is not potable for drinking. But government has taken so many initiatives on it where it has organized and put it for so many water purifiers, engines and also systems which converts the saline water into the drinking water. And very recent reports and the current status shows that the most of the 23% of the water has been converted to drinking water. It is not only that, a lot of dams and reservoirs have been constructed along the riverways, which generates electricity and also distribute irrigation systems towards the farms and agriculture fields. In this way, the economy and also the global development has been increased. And due to this construction of dams, a lot of rainwater has been saved and also which has been used for as a drinking water, and also a lot of irrigation plantations and also agriculture fields have got a lot of things. And apart from that, tourism is also increased across these river bases where the boating and also river rafting expeditions and also adventure activities that have been conducted, which have been led to the formation of tourist interest and also among the foreign countries. And by this, I want to conclude by saying that it is our responsibility to protect and safeguard our rivers as they are the energy resources for future generations. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you can start now.
Sir, girls and boys have equal right to study. Girls and they can study together. With this topic, I have a great topic which we're going to talk about is co-ed education. The co-ed education is coming about in the last past decade. We have getting co-ed schools, government in like Mahatma Gandhi Senior Secondary School in Rajasthan. We are having the greatest figure of the co-ed education in a co-ed education school in the country of India with a figure more than 2 lakh, which reaches last year 2022. And we have also given the most earning CEO of the world from our country, CEO of Google. And we have the finest education system in our country. Our education system consists of only boys school, only girls schools, and the co-ed ones. The co-ed ones gives us the opportunity to talk to the other gender and generate a confidence for talking to the other genders. We have a very less type of schools in the last 20 decades, but we have grown our thinking and we are just giving them a equal rights to the girls, and we are supporting the girls education in the supporting girls education with the boys too in the same field like engineering, doctor, and any other field like UPSC, or we can say army, we have given an opportunity to a navy, a girl in a navy and air forces too. A, for example, for a instance, we have a female who's supported in the URI mission in Uri mission in air forces for the first time, and we can say that she is also passed. She also passed from a co-ed school, so she has a confidence to talk with the boys and live with the boys together in the same field. Thank you.
Okay, Abhishek, are you ready with the topic?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can start.
Good evening, gentlemen. This is the era of technology and advancement in artificial intelligence. Today, I will be speaking on the topic of IT department. Friends, as we all know, moving from the ancient time of delivering letters from hand to hand or by horse, now the use of technology had advanced the humankind to deliver a message by a click of a button. The advancement in technology is a kind of development in the life of human beings, which made made their life very easy. It is a segment of economy which helps in providing services and solution to the problems of humankind and any other issues. The advancement in technology is had helped in many ways, uh, like relating to the defense point of view, space point of view, and economical equality. Uh, Friends, as in defense point of view, the advancement in robotics technology and advancement in empowering the defense forces of any country has helped in controlling the influence of outer nation and any unwanted activity in the bordering area of any country. And in space technology, the advancement has been made in such a kind that this is helping humankind in finding a life on different planets by using such kind of technology. And this technology had also helped in providing economical equality, like the transformation in availability of network in rural areas in India, and available of cheap smartphone to perform himself on a different platforms to showcase his kind of activity he does. Friends, the advancement in technology had bring a kind of reform in humankind, that the different countries which were apart, a world apart, is now together on a single platform, working together on advancement of the technology. So, to conclude, I would just say that technology has been a kind of reform in the providing equality to the nation, but to manage its dangerous impact, like robotics on calculating the human job loss of the manpower, and other activities like providing solution to the medical activities, etc., has been a good area which has been a good development in the technology. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, buddy, for a great lecture. Okay, you can start now, Vipul.
Good evening, everyone. The topic for my lecturette is adult education. Adult education aims at extending the education support to those adults who have crossed the age limit of the formal education and lost the opportunity to get the basic education. There are multiple reasons behind it. I would like to highlight some reasons, just like due to some family issues, there are some early dropouts from the formal education of many people. So because of this reason, they are not able to educate themselves according to their need and start working from the very early age due to very language problem and due to barriers that they face by migrating to different countries and places, they are unable to connect to the basic education, and then they are unable to connect to the basic education, and then they feel uh, discomfort and will hesitate going to the schools and getting their education. And there are some even cases where there was a large scale of migration, and after the migration people even started working and do not felt very comfortable by educating themselves and keeping themselves close to their studies and their education. And due to this we find there are large number of population that is being uneducated. And seeing this problem, our government has started the program of adult education, and there are many advantages of this. The basic advantage that we feel is the help in the mental health. It keeps your mental health and give you a very positive setback for your life. Even you, if you're working and you have a strong education background, even after it you will feel confident enough to do any other work. There are certain different type of scheme that our government is producing, just like national literacy mission. National literacy mission in national literacy mission clearly extend their support to all those people who have not been educated at the age of 15 years. And this type of in the survey of 2011 we clearly see that the bracket of people who are uneducated till the age of 15 year was 62%. So seeing this, we have produced multiple other schemes, just like national digital literacy program, in which we are aiming to have at least one people have digital and crucial skills in the one household, so that he can educate the other members of the family and help to gather more and more supply scheme. There is another scheme, that is Padna Likhna Abhiyan (PLA), which clearly aims at giving the education from the very basic start to not for the education curriculum but to fit to the society and industry. So I would like to conclude my topic by saying that these are the schemes that we can more give awareness about, and producing more awareness will help to promote adult education. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Thank you. So, Vikas sir, you can start now.
Friends, the terms in 1991 that's has drastically removed our a biggest problem that's in our close economy. That is the globalization. Globalization means share of culture, idea, thoughts from one border to another border, and it has a drastically change in the Indian economy, culture, and their multiple things. There are three type of globalization are assumed. First, economic culture, and then second is political, and third is culture. In the economic culture, we have seen an example of McDonald's and FDI companies. The foreign companies investment in India. These are the economic culture, economic globalization. And politicals, that's we are sharing our thoughts and by common form, like G20, NATO. They are type of mm, politicals, um, globalization. And the culture, as the culture means we share our culture from each country to another country. There are numerous benefits as well as its disadvantage. The first is benefit is it's help to open the our markets, and our India will our India and also other country will growth. Like we take example for FDI, we are getting more investment, and our economy is improving, and we are getting also more technology from the other country. So it is very helpful for our countries, and it provide more job opportunity, and we can learn more from the people. And the disadvantage is we are our local culture and are diminishing day by day. In, in spite of that, our culture, basic culture and root culture are destroying. However, globalization has its advantage, like spurring in economy, cultural exchange, and we can put our view on the global form. However, if we focus on minimizing the impact of negative global, then and utilize in an effective manner, so globalization become effective weapon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir, for giving a good lecture. Okay. Okay, so Aditya, are you ready to speak?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please start.
Okay. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Good evening, friends. The topic of my lecture is Sustainable Development Goals. The first question arises: what is Sustainable Development Goals? So, my friends, the meaning of the Sustainable Development Goals is in the era where world is developing in every second. We need to we is are we leaving any nature for our future generations? So the answer for this is taken up by the United Nations Department of Economics and Social Affairs in June 1992, where in the Earth Summit in the Rio de Janeiro, this point has been put up about what we are doing. So the United Nations have put up 17 sustainable goals in which 178 countries have signed it to follow it. These goals are basically tells about the do's and don'ts, and to promote the good deeds to bring world into the greater future. So these goals, uh, some of these goals are uh, fighting against the poverty, hunger, and get healthy and good lifestyle. Another is the citizens should get clean water, clean and potable water. The world should get the gender equality. As we are talking about gender equality, like the every person, every human should have a equal and great opportunity to do well in their lives. We have other goals as well, like decent works and economic growth. Every country should have equal opportunities to develop in their own manners. We have more goals like reduce inequalities. We should fight against like together sustainable cities and communities. Like we have diverse communities in our nation, in the world as well. So we have to take up all together to build this one world. There are many initiatives taken for the climate change. Like in the world, one part of the world, like in our country, we can see that one part of the country is freezing, one is getting burnt in this climate, and one is getting drawn in the in the in one part of the country. So these are some problems for which the United Nations and other countries have came together to fight against these problems. Then there are many situations like peace. Peace is a very big factor for the world. In this era, we can see that many of the countries are fighting against each other. So there are some few sustainable goals for which will be carried by the India, like implementation of Manrega schemes, like Amrit schemes for development of and industrializations. Rest are renewable energy. So these are some goals which came up to bring the peace and the development together, and a sustainable way to carry on the development for the future for the future generations. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, buddy.
Stay connected, get valuable insights, and ace your SSB journey with Public Wi-Fi Education. Join us now. Public Wi-Fi Education. Perseverance, willpower, basic ethics, guiding you towards success.